Number 1, which group has an odd number of objects? I'm going to pair them up. Okay, each one has a partner, so that one is even. Each one of those has a partner, so they're even. Looks like this one has a leftover, so I'm thinking it might be this one, but let's check. All right, so the correct answer is this one. It's got one left over. There's 15 objects in all. Okay, number 2. Susie has an odd number of pieces of bubble gum. What could be the number of pieces that she has? We're looking for an odd number. I could think of this lots of different ways. I know, because we've been doing this for 2 weeks now, that 8 is an even number, but I'm going to prove it to you in case you don't believe me. Each one of these has a partner, so 8 is certainly an even number, so it can't be 8. What about 10? If I add 2 more, now I have 10, and they're still even. Okay, I know that 13 is the same as a 10 and 3 ones. We know that 10 is always even. Remember when I cut that base 10 block in half? Every single one is going to be even. But these leftovers, that's even, but this one is left over, so this one's odd. I think it's going to be that one. Same thing with 16. I could model it with a 10 and 6 ones. Sorry, those are kind of small. Got a group of 2, a group of 2, and a really far away group of 2. So it's not 16. The correct answer is 13. All right, let's look at this one with all the words. Which statement is true? There is an odd number of students because they can be divided into 2 equal groups. Or there is an even number of students because they can be divided into 2 equal groups. Okay, so this one, the only difference is odd. Is it odd or even? 2 kids, 2 kids, 2 kids, 2 kids, 2 kids, and 2 kids. Looks to me like everyone could have a partner. And I didn't divide them into 2 equal groups, but I could have. I'm going to change my marker color. I see that across the back row there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 in the back row. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And 6 in the front row. And when our 2 groups are equal, that's another way that we know that this is an even number of students. So the answer is the second choice. All right, number 4. Which pizza is divided into an odd number of slices? Do not let these pepperonis distract you. What are we breaking into groups? Pizza slices. So over here we have 1 slice. Let's say that's 1 slice for Miley. And over here we have a slice for Mariah. Are they the same? So this one is even. Let's say this side is for Tanner. Tanner has 1, 2, 3 slices. And this side over here is for Kelly. Kelly has 3 slices, and they are both the same, so this one is even. 3 over here and 3 over here. For this one, we've got 2 slices over here. Let's say we have a slice for CJ and a slice for Wyatt. 2 over here. So we have 2 slices for CJ and 2 slices for Wyatt, still equal. All right, over here, there's not a straight line through the middle, no matter how we turn it. There's not a way. So let's do this. We'll say we've got 1 for Braylee, 1 for Cameron. 1 for Braylee, 1 for Cameron. 1 for Braylee. Now Braylee has 3 and Cameron has 2. That's not even. So this one is odd. Another way we could do this, we could say there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 slices, And we could say that 5 is an odd number. Number 5. Tyler had some Legos. Some means we don't know how many. He shared his Legos evenly, oh that looks important, with 2 friends and had 1 Lego left over. Did Tyler have an even or odd number of Legos? All right, let's say here's one of his friends. And here's a friend.
Miss Hamilton.
Yes, ma'am.
Hi, can you do attendance when you get a minute?
Yes, ma'am. Thank you. I'm sorry. If he shared his Legos with 2 friends, here's a Lego for you, here's a Lego for you. It doesn't matter how many we give them. Evenly with 1 left over. Leftovers mean odd. Number 6. Is this an even or odd number of dots? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There's 11. So one way we could say, we know that 10 and 1 left over, that's odd. We could also make partners. And there's a leftover. So I think that it's odd. I don't think even is the right choice. I'm going to scratch those 2 out. Odd because every dot has a partner. Well, no, we have a leftover. Odd because there's 1 dot without a partner. I think that's our ticket. All right. If you got confused on number 5 about Tyler sharing his Legos, thinking that Tyler should have been a part of this problem, I understand that. That was a little bit tricky. So if you thought that there were 3 people, I'm sorry. And I understand that's tricky. The answer is odd because in odd and even numbers, we're working with 2 groups. So I'll make sure that you don't have any tricky ones like that on your test for tomorrow. But here are your answers, and I hope you did a great job. And if you've missed any, I hope you understand why you missed them. And keep doing your best work. See you soon.